Welcome, 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 welcome. All right, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We got a great show for you today. We're going to be talking about the Pacific Coast Sport Fishing Festival. We're going to be talking about Promar and all the cool things that they're going to have to bring to the show. And we're going to be talking about you and how you're going to benefit from all the great things that are happening at the Pacific Coast Sport Fishing Show. And also, we're talking about this weather. Here it comes, gang. We're going to get a week of winter anyway. It's coming. It blew Justin off the water. He's not going to fish tonight with Renee. They were going out hoop netting tonight, the Promar gang and Renee and everybody, but they canceled. It's blowing pretty hard down in Newport right now. So they're not going to go tonight. So we're not going to have a live lobster hoop net show for you this evening. Michael and I were going to do the History of Sport Fishing Chapter 6 tonight, but then Justin was going hoop netting, so then all that stuff was up in the air, so then we're not doing the show tonight either because we thought Justin was going live. So you got all you're going to have today is you're going to have me, and you're going to have Justin coming on here in a little while talking about his boat and all the great things that he's got going on. Every single one of you, I thank you all for constantly showing up to our silly little shows and coming to the Pacific Coast Sport Fishing Show and everything else you guys do for me and Kelly. We appreciate all of you so much you can't even understand. But I'm going to tell you guys, we're going to give back. We're going to take care of you on Saturday, the 7th of March. We're going to do a give back. We're going to feed and drink all of you that show up, whether you're a member of the website or not. We're just going to make you guys all burgers, and we're going to make you hot dogs and whatever else the members and the family brings to the show. Robert Graper, good to see you. And yeah, it's finally winter in Southern California. I heard it's very, very cold and very, very windy there. You wouldn't know it here in Cabo. It's sunny and hot and probably 80 degrees today. But I guess you guys finally have to have a winter, so here it comes. Winter in Southern California. It's blowing probably 15 right now, and I guess it's very, very cold according to everybody that I'm talking to. But I just want to talk a little bit about the PCS show. What's going to happen at the show if you do show up there. If you show up there and you go to the Promar booth, what? If you show up there, you go to the Promar booth and you're wearing some of our gear. If you're wearing one of our nice shirts or a hat or some socks or carrying a backpack or something, Brian and Steve and Ben are going to give you guys some free stuff. If you go by Promar and check out all the great products they have and their new swivel head lures that they have, when you're in that booth wearing our clothes, you're going to get free stuff. You're also going to get free stuff if you go over to the Deckhand Sports booth wearing our gear. You're going to have free stuff at that booth also. I'm going to be in charge of the hats for Okuma at our booth. But you can go by there and see John Bretza and Dave Brown and Michelle and everybody else, Daniel Ramos that works at Okuma. Let them know about the rods and reels you see on our show, and they're going to get some free stuff at my booth. And then all that going on, which is pretty exciting. We're going to be in the back of the tent like we were last year. Okay, so I like that spot personally because it gives us freedom to come in and out through the back of the tent. It makes it very, very easy for all the members and all the family to come in and out. You park right there by the fence and you come right in the side there and you're going to be styling. And then having the ability to jump outside that tent and be outside, it's going to be, yep, I'm going to be at the Del Mar show. We don't know where we're going to be at that show, Dave Hill, because it's never been done before. So Bill DePriest and Mike Vaughn are going to go down there and walk the show floor, and we're going to have a discussion of where they want to have us at. 2% chance of rain today. That means 98% chance that it won't rain. That's crazy. But everything's going to be happening at the PCS show. The Costa Del Mar sunglasses, thank you for mentioning that, Seawolf. They're going to be at the PCS show, and they're going to have their subscription going for their glasses. So if you have a prescription and you need the glasses with the prescription, they're going to have a whole booth dedicated to prescription glasses, which is pretty exciting. No, it's the winters in Southern California are way different than the winters anywhere else. The 60 degrees, that's the winter. It's amazing. But you can check out Bob Hoos. He runs the Costa sunglass booth at the show. He'll have some really great discounts. He'll be taking care of all of our members. And then on Saturday and Sunday, you want to make sure you bring your children. We're going to be having plenty of free stuff for the kids. Dana Wharf Sportfishing has donated 100 bags this year, which is pretty cool. The bags like we gave away last year, the Dana Wharf Sportfishing little backpack type of bags, and they'll have some stuff inside there, T-shirt, hats, passes to go out on the boats. They're going to have lots of stuff in the goodie bag. And we got 100 of those that we're going to give out on Saturday and Sunday to all the children that come to the show. Fisher and Ryland are going to do their seminar this year. They'll give them 15 or 20 minutes to do their seminar for the children, which was kind of fun last year. We were the first people to ever do that, having young people run the seminar for young people. So we're going to do that again at the show. So if you have any young people in your house, or children you like to call them, I call them young people, make sure they come to the show. Also, we always have stuff for the kids besides the Dana Wharf Sport Fishing stuff. I'll have special stuff in the booth for the kids. Our seminars and everything that we do is all about getting kids into fishing and keeping them fishing. And they're our future, gang. So you want to make sure that you guys are taking care of the children as much as I am. I try to do everything I can to take care of the children. And then as I speak in my seminars, I try not to ever say any bad words. But if the kids are there and if Captain Dave happens to say a bad word while he's speaking, all the kids in the audience get some more free stuff. That makes them pay attention to what I'm saying. And that way they're not going to miss out if I say something bad. If I say a bad word, they get free stuff. And I've been trying to get a hold of you, Brent. Are you coming down to the show? Are you going to be there? Because I got Brent Rodriguez bringing his fifth wheel, and I'd like to have your truck there if we could have your camper and his to kind of block off our area, and then we'll throw our tables up and stuff so we can have the barbecue on Saturday night. That would be really helpful. You're going to D.C. Oh. Yeah, I'm just reading some of the comments here, gang. But yeah, as far as all the great things that are going to happen at the show. Kelly Girl's going to join us at the show. She's probably going to make a guest celebrity appearance on Saturday, for sure, Saturday and Sunday. The first couple of days, she'll probably be visiting her mother because, you know, we live in a foreign country and we don't get to see her mom very much. So she'll probably be there on Thursday and Friday, and then she'll make a guest celebrity appearance on Saturday. The booth will be in the back corner of the tent like it was last year. If you guys didn't find us or didn't see us there, we're in the back corner of the tent, which I can't even remember what hall that's outside of, but it's the only real tent at the show. It's a real tent. There's about 75 exhibitors inside the tent, and you got to walk past all of them to get to us, which is very good thing for everybody because everybody's coming into that tent to see Your Saltwater Guide and all the members. So it helps out everybody that they have to walk through the tent to get to where we are. And I want to thank all of you. We got 9 videos right now that are absolutely viral on all social media platforms. And we reposted the helicopter video that we hadn't posted since 2022. That's going bananas. It's already got like 6 million views in 3 days. I know that's not a lot to most of you, but to me, it's a ton of views. That video, we got the Where Am I Today videos. We got the squid videos. We got so many videos that are going absolutely bananas right now on social media. I'm very, very thankful and I'm very happy because if it wasn't for all of you watching these videos, they would not do a thing. So thank you all very, very much for supporting Your Saltwater Guide and all the videos we make. We put out 3 brand new videos every single day. We put out a picture at 7 o'clock in the morning. We put out our first video at 8 o'clock in the morning. Then we put out another video at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And then the last video goes out at 6 o'clock at night. Now, I was just told last night that, you know what a 30-second commercial cost on Super Bowl? $7 to $8 million. That's what they said last night. Manser Marine is our sponsor for Saturdays, or for Fridays. They have just over 4.5 million views on that video of the helicopter, sponsored by Manser Marine. I don't know about you, but I would like one of my videos to go that are sponsored by Your Saltwater Guide to get that many views in 2 days. What that relates to is product recognition, gang. If you don't understand how this whole social media thing works, it's product recognition. So if you're a sponsor of Your Saltwater Guide and we tag you in the video, like we did Manser Marine, or we did on Promar, or the video we have on Instagram right now that has 75 million views, that was sponsored by Okuma. You guys, that is a phenomenal number. That is an absolute incredible number. 75 million views, 4 million views, 2 million views, sponsored by such a company. All I can tell you is we have room for your companies to be a part of Your Saltwater Guide. We are going, oh my God, what the hell is that? I got to get this guy out of here. Okay, there. Some guy advertising for nothing on our show. If you guys have a business anything, whatever, anything to do with a house or a car or a boat or whatever, and you need some very, very low cost advertisement with high yield, I'm telling you, Your Saltwater Guide's the place to advertise, gang. You don't understand a lot. Most of the people don't understand social media, and you got a video that's sponsored by Manser Marine or McCarty Yacht Sales or Okuma or Promar or whoever, and that thing gets viewed by 4 or 5 million people, that's your business's name on there, gang. I'm just trying to help you out. All I'm doing is trying to help you out. For a very, very, very nominal fee, you can be a sponsor of Your Saltwater Guide and get your name on one of these videos that are getting millions of views, or be on the live shows at night. Night before last, Justin Hoop Netting, Long Beach Harbor, 77,000 views on that live hoop net trip in Long Beach Harbor. That's a staggering number as far as I'm concerned of people that'll see your company's name. That's pretty damn spectacular, you know? So check this out real quick. Yep, ReelQuick fishing tackle. But wait a minute. And we're getting ready to go do a little lingcod fishing today, so I'm going to use some of this 60-pound fluorocarbon, the GT4. Super abrasion resistant. It's going to handle those big teeth on those lingcod. We're going to drop down some live deception jigs, see if we can't get a couple of nibbles. We will let you know later, but gang, you must have some of this GT4 fluorocarbon connected between your braided line and your lure. Somewhere between your braided line and your lure, you're going to want to have some fluorocarbon. Super important. So check it out. GT4 fluorocarbon. Go to Promar Ahi USA. When you're over there, put in the code YSWG and the number 20, and that'll save you 10% on your next order of GT4 fluorocarbon. All right, thanks again.
This is the Promar Ahi booth. Now, last night at the new product showcase, I looked at some of the lures, and the nicest lure that I saw on the shelf was the Ahi Ikara. So they have their new Ikara line of jigs. These things are absolutely incredible. I'm going to show you them up close, but we're going to talk to Dave here. Dave's going to run us through the new lures from Promar Ahi and tell us what the features are on the lures. So now you corrected me and said these were slow pitch jigs?
Yeah, they're slow pitch jigging is the new thing in the fishing industry. Everybody's doing the slow pitch thing. They're making rods for it and everything. So we came out with the Ikara line of slow pitch jigs. And the way that the fish react to them is absolutely incredible. Like you were mentioning to me, you could tell that they went to everything right. The hooks are perfectly weighted. Every part of the lure is weighted so that it flutters when it falls, and it looks just like a wounded bait fish. And it causes an unbelievable reaction bite. As we go through the line, we have them from 15 grams all the way to 150 grams.
Okay, so we're talking saltwater and freshwater.
Oh, yes, salt and fresh. I just did a seminar over at the Bass Tank, and every bass in there had the lure in his mouth at least 5 times.
First off, I just got to say, the quality and the detail on these things, you can visually walk by and see that these things are built different. I mean, the tiniest details on this, it looks like a real fish. 3D depth on the eyes. I mean, these things are unbelievable. Even the way the hooks are attached. They have like heat shrink sleeves over the tie-ons. I mean, everything was thought through on these lures that I can see from.
You really have to fish with it to appreciate it. When you watch it flutter, it's incredible. And I know you couldn't see it in the product showcase how it flutters, but you can only see what you can see, but you recognized it, which was a good deal.
Yeah. I'm going to have to try one of these in some of the invasives in South Florida. Now, if I'm fishing for bass, which ones would I go for here?
It all depends on the depth of the water.
Okay.
If you're going to fish the shallower water, you see the smaller bait, the largemouth bass or the peacock bass or
Yep.
the smallmouth chasing the small bait, this is going to replicate that small bait inside there.
Okay.
So
Yep.
you're going to throw this on a spinning rod with maybe some 6 pound or 8 pound because you're trying to get a reaction bite on that fish
Yep.
when they're on the small bait.
Yep.
You can't fish it with very heavy line because then it won't do the flutter as it sinks. So it's going to have to be a lighter line.
Okay.
As you move up to the weight, then you can move up on your pound test.
Now, how come they didn't put treble hooks on these?
Treble hook's not going to allow this to flutter the way we want it to flutter. We've tried different treble hooks. So the smaller treble hook will allow it to flutter, but then you won't hook it. J hook, the way that it's weighted on here and the way that it's rigged, it's ready to go right out of the package, but you're also going to hook the fish when he eats it.
Well,
straight
Dave,
up and down.
They look beautiful. I appreciate the lesson you just gave me here, and I appreciate it all, man. I can't wait to try one of these things out in the water.
Thank you very much, Joe, for stopping by
man.
and checking this out. I can't wait.
Thanks, Dave.
So, gang, if you check out Promar, the QR code at the bottom of the screen, go to the website, promarahi.com. You put in the code YSWG and the number 22. You're going to save on your purchase. Also, gang, the Promar products and Ahi products are second to none. We use them on all of our live fishing trips. You can't miss them. You'll see product placement all the time out there. But why? Because they're the best. They make great gaffs. They make great bait scoops. The hoop nets are second to none. They can't even, everybody tries to reproduce what they've done at Promar, but you can't. The bait tubes, the squid brails, so much more. When you go over to the website, you're going to be blown away by all the products that you're going to see. And then you're going to see me. And you're going to see Justin on a lot of their product videos telling you what we're doing with the products. So check out promarahi.com. You won't believe all the products that they make that you use on a daily basis. I was just showing you a couple, the GT4 fluorocarbon and the Akara jigs. But there is so much more that they make, they produce, and you're just going to be blown away by all the different things. But back to what we were talking about the Pacific Coast Sport Fishing Festival, gang. Right now on the bottom of the screen, that is the QR code for purchasing the tickets. Let me tell you something. If you guys have been to the show in the last 10 years, you know that it is absolutely packed. You know that opening day and then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the line is extremely long. Why would you not want to grab your tickets right now with that QR code that's on the screen? That'll take you directly over to the Pacific Coast Sport Fishing ticket site. You can grab your tickets for whatever day. I'm going to tell you what, on Thursday and Friday, you want to go there by yourself and get what you need to get. Thursday, oh my God, the specials, and we're going to talk about them tomorrow. Okuma, the amount of specials they have going on at the Turner's booth and so much more, and Promar and everybody else at the Turner's booth. They're going to have some incredible deals that you can't even comprehend. So they're going to be probably sold out Thursday, Friday for a lot of this stuff. And then Saturday and Sunday, you want to come with your children. And especially Saturday, because we're doing all these different seminars and we're having Fan Appreciation Day out in the parking lot. So you want to make sure you're there Saturday for sure. Absolute positively be there. But I'm telling you, the lines are absolutely incredible to get tickets. So purchase your tickets with the QR code right on the screen right now. Get your tickets for the exact days you want to go. And then Del Mar, it's going to be absolutely incredible with over 400 exhibitors. For a first-time show in Del Mar, that is an incredible amount of exhibitors. My goodness. So there's going to be over 400 being there. And you want to make sure you get your tickets for that too. Let me just throw this graphic up there so you guys can see what we're talking about here. So the Pacific Coast Sport Fishing Show at the Orange County Fairgrounds are the 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th. All right? That's a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Then hang out for a couple of weeks, and then the 19th, 20th, 21st, and 22nd at Del Mar. This will be the first time the show's been in Del Mar. Bill and Mike are looking very forward to seeing all of the San Diego people that we haven't touched in a very long time. I'm going to be there. I'm going to be speaking at the show. I'll be at the Orange County Fairgrounds show, and then I'll also be at the Del Mar show, and I'll be speaking and bringing all my members and all the family will be there. We'll be having lots of giveaways at the Del Mar show also. So if you show up there, you're going to see all this great stuff. And don't forget, you show up at the Promar booth wearing our gear, you're going to get free stuff. You show up at the Deckhand Sports booth, you're going to get free stuff. There's nothing better than getting free stuff. I love free stuff. So it's going to be a hoot. You want to check it out. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be incredible, gang. And then we don't get to do our live HoopNet show tonight, which is kind of a drag because we really like it. We like to interact with all of you. There's the QR code back up on the screen for Promar, but don't forget to get your tickets for the show, for the Pacific Coast Sport Fishing Show. And then at Promar, get all your stuff that you got to have for your boat going into the season. For the rockfish, they got the release clips that have been a giant seller. They really, really sold really well last year. You got to have it on your boat if you're rockfish fishing. And then also remember, you got to have a landing net. A lot of you still don't believe me. It is the law in the state of California that you must have a landing net with at least an 18-inch opening, at least. So Promar handles all that. They don't make landing nets that don't comply. That's just not a deal. So they make the landing nets with the 18-inch. I like the Pro Mesh series myself. Those work well for me. The way that the handle comes off, you can store the handle in the net somewhere so you don't have this 6-7 foot long net on your boat. You put the handle somewhere and the net somewhere else, and then you covered it. So you want to check. We're going to have Bill and Mike on the show here in the next couple weeks. They'll come on the show and talk about it. But if you haven't been to the Pacific Coast Sport Fishing Show, gang, it is all that in a bag of chips. Entertainment, oh my gosh. They got live bands performing in the patio. They got live bands performing over on the side of the tent. They got live bands that are just playing some of the greatest songs, the national anthem every single morning before the show opens. We do the national anthem. And food. Oh my God, the food trucks. The food that they have at the show is second to none. It's just an absolute incredible event. And the food is not overpriced. It's priced to the consumer, gang. It's priced to you. It's priced to me. So you can't go wrong eating there at the show. And then on Saturday, you don't even have to worry about dinner. Kelly Girl and I are going to supply you guys with dinner, hot dogs, hamburgers, all the drinks you want as far as water and sodas. We'll have them at the show. We'll be taking good care of you guys. So make sure you have dinner with us on Saturday night. I don't care if you're a member or not, gang. I don't care because you're watching our videos. You're watching the podcast. So as far as I'm concerned, your family, why you're not a member, I don't really know. But it don't matter. There's going to be plenty of members at the show that are going to ask you if you're a member. The peer pressure is going to be incredible. I'm just joking, you guys. I'm just kidding. There's not going to be a lot of peer pressure. But yeah, Renee, I'm sorry you're not getting out there with Justin. It's howling. He's down there in Newport Harbor right now. He said it's freaking blowing. It is blowing. Yeah, EJ, we're thinking about it. I got John Stanley and I got Captain Al Clowers working on and Darren, and maybe you can help. We got to work on the logistics of how we're going to do the barbecue in San Diego. I got to talk to Bill DePriest, see about if we can put our camper in the back. And I would love to be able to feed you guys at Del Mar too. We just got to see if that's happening. Nope, we're not doing the mullet contest this year. Kelly Girl is going to shave my head next week on the show. On Wednesday, she's going to shave my head bald on the show, gang. I'm just letting you know. Kelly Girl? No, she's not here. We're just letting you guys know we're not doing the mullet contest this year. Kelly can't handle my hair. It's getting everywhere. The amount of hair that falls out of my head is absolutely mind-boggling, and Kelly can't handle it anymore. So she's shaving my head. So we're not doing the mullet contest this year. I really appreciate it. Yeah, so you can help us, EJ. We got to figure this thing out, how it's going to come together. We need a barbecue for Del Mar. If we're going to do the barbecue down there, we got to have a barbecue for Del Mar. So let's do it. Let's have a barbecue down there in Del Mar. I'm all about it, but we got to find a barbecue. We got to find a motorhome or a trailer or something we can put in the back, and then we'll have at it. I know that it's possible to do it. Just need some help. Kelly Girl will not be at the Del Mar show. She will not be at the Del Mar show. She's going to fly back home, take care of our cats. And then we're going to Iowa in July for her son's wedding. So she will not be joining us at the Del Mar show. And no, I'm not using a bowl. I'm using electric razor, and I'm going to shave it bald. And that's what's going to happen. I don't care. It's hair. The days of caring about hair are long gone. Don't matter to me. I look good with bald head. I look good with lots of hair. I don't really care. Unless it affects my fishing, I don't care. Justin Bottrell, welcome to the show.
Hey, how are y'all doing?
Good, buddy. I hear you can't go fishing tonight, huh?
Yeah, it's a little bit windy out here.
Yeah. That Renee guy, what a pussy, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
He's right here on the show.
Oh, awesome. I'll fix my camera thing.
I would love to donate my hair. I don't know if anybody would want my old scraggly, gross hair, but I'd donate it in a second if someone wanted it.
Yeah. Donate your hair for what?
I don't know. Brian wanted to know.
Oh, sure.
I'll donate it. Hell yeah.
Yep. But yeah, you were talking about the PCS show, and I wanted to mention something that Dave didn't mention. He completely forgot about this. You'll know when I say it. Make sure you go down and say hi to the guys and gals over at the War Heroes on Water booth. Say hi, say thank you. And and if you could this year, donate your boat to take some War Heroes on the water, that would be phenomenal.
Members would love to wear my hair. Yeah, the War Heroes on Water will be at the Pacific Coast Sport Fishing Show. They'll have a booth. Rod Halpern and the gang will be there. Some of the vets will be in the booth. And definitely stop by, say hi. Let them know you support them. And yeah, like Justin said, we need more boats. Lasley posted that yesterday or the day before. We need your boats. If you guys could help us out, anybody with a boat that could sleep a couple of guys and got a bathroom and some water, we need your boats.
Yep.
Justin, you're over there on that shitty little boat right now, right?
Yeah. We're on a little tiny dinghy right now out here in the harbor, just looking at all the crazy wind. It is.
Look at that boat. That thing looks pretty cool.
Yeah. It is nice.
I bet it's fun to drive from Ensenada up to Newport, huh?
You would know. I'm sure this year we'll be going down to Cabo, maybe the Bisbees.
Woohoo! Yeah.
Be pretty fun. A long drive down there, 10 knots or 15 knots, whatever we're going to be doing.
Oh, yeah.
So, but yeah. What else you got, Dave? You're talking about the PCS show.
Yeah.
What else is going to be over at the PCS show? Let's see here. Oh,
Justin will be speaking at the show. I'll be speaking at the show. Justin's going to have a plethora of stuff, little cool things to sell at the show. Not going to be very expensive, but they're going to be something you got to have, right?
Yeah, so I made a whole bunch of, like, hundreds of keychains and earrings of different flavors, some new stuff that you haven't seen. Well, some people on here have seen it, but just a handful of people. But yeah, it's going to be really cool. Really cool what I'll be bringing over there. Hopefully everyone buys it. Be inexpensive. Less than $5.
It's going to be awesome. I can't wait. I'm so excited. 3 more weeks. I'll be in Southern California for that show.
Did you talk about the trout pond over at the PCS show for the kids?
No, our Jay Brewer, the prehistoric pets. You know all about that. Go ahead.
Yeah. So Jay with Prehistoric Pets will be there. And what's really cool is he brings an alligator for you or your kids. It's preferably it's for your kids to go and learn an experience of how you don't have to be afraid of nature and so on. Obviously, it's not an alligator that's going to bite them. It is a real alligator. It's going to have his mouth taped. But they're not alligators are not aggressive. Only if you start feeding them, they get used to that feeding behavior. But he'll have big snakes, big lizards, all kinds of stuff over at Prehistoric Pets. Make sure you bring the kids by and go and see it. Last year, I did see a whole bunch of adults with the kids standing off to the side taking pictures instead of the kids taking pictures. It's really a getting the kids to understand that the animals are not harmful. So get your kids involved. Get them involved with the animals. Have them hold the spiders. What's everyone's almost biggest fear? Spiders, right? They're going to have tarantulas and stuff. They don't bite. Spiders don't just bite because they want to bite. They're going to have tarantulas for you to hold, maybe even some scorpions, some emperor scorpions for you to hold, alligators, big reticulated pythons, ball pythons, those little ones, all kinds of cool stuff, maybe rosy boas. But not just that, but not too far from Prehistoric Pets is going to be the kids' trout pond. This is the kids' trout pond, not the adults go catch trout. This is for kids. If you haven't caught a fish in a long time, you would just want to get your pole bent, then go in there and catch a trout. But it's mainly for the kids. So you're going to want to bring your kids there, let them catch a trout, have some fun, and then go check out a whole bunch of other stuff that's next to there.
Yeah, hopefully the alligator's coming this year. I don't know if he's coming or not, but it was pretty spectacular to hold an alligator last year. So I'm excited about that. I'm also excited just to see my buddy Jay. I haven't seen him for a year. So it'll be nice to hang out with him. He brings a ton of excitement when he's out there. My God, the guy brings so much excitement.
Yeah. And I'll give everyone a tip. So everyone that brings kids, here's a big tip. Get a bag. Go to Promar, come see us, go somewhere and get a bag. Everywhere you walk, almost everyone will be giving out little things, little stickers, little lures, little this, little that, all these little stuff. I guarantee you at the end of the show or at the end of the day that you leave, your kid is going to have a bag full of stuff and be so freaking excited. What's really cool, like my kids, they get all this stuff, but then they bring it home. And what do? They just throw it away and grab their phones and go back. And you ask them, hey, do you want this? And like, no, I just wanted it at the time. So guess who gets it? You do. So have the kids go around with the bags and just collect all kinds of stuff. Everyone wants to give out free stuff. What's cool about getting the free stuff is it's advertisement for everyone as well. So you'll remember if you get a little plastic lure or something and you throw it out there and you catch a whole bunch of fish, throw an Ikara jig, catch a whole bunch of fish, you're going to remember that jig worked. So what are you going to do? You're going to end up buying more. So just make sure you have your kids grab a bag, either the Promar bag from us or whoever else has it, or a Dana Wharf sport fishing bag, and go around. It's like trick-or-treating. So instead of candy, you're going to get a whole bunch of cool stuff. But there's candy there also.
Absolutely.
Everything is there.
Hey, everybody. Bill DePriest is on here. He's watching this show, which is pretty amazing. Thank you, Bill, for watching our podcast. And I want to thank you for having this show and making fishing cool again, keeping everybody aware. And we are so looking forward to the show. So thank you very, very much for putting on this show. The most spectacular event in Southern California for far as fishing goes. It's the biggest show in California that I'm aware of. I don't think there's any other show like this, and it celebrates fishing. That's what it celebrates. It celebrates the industry. It celebrates fishing. All of you that are watching today, and we got a giant audience. If you guys want to thank Bill, he's on here right now. I don't know how long we'll have him here, but he's here right now, and I know you guys love this show. Right, Justin?
Yeah. Yeah, everybody loves this show. That's why everybody watches it. But like Bill said, the Orange County show, it's sold out. Not for people to go in, but for vendors. It's sold out already. That is absolutely phenomenal. I mean, that's mind-blowing because I've never heard of a show selling out for booths ever. And if you've never been there, and those of you that have been there, it is humongous. It's literally going to take you 2 days just to walk through the show. And Dave was saying it's the biggest show in California. It's literally, if you Google it, the biggest fishing show in the world, open to the public. There is the ICAST show, but you can't go to the ICAST show. Only vendors can go to the ICAST show. This is the biggest fishing show in the world. And then Bill put on another one, which is going to be in Del Mar Fairgrounds. That's freaking phenomenal. You can't beat that. Absolutely crazy.
Yeah, no, it's pretty exciting. And Bill and I've been with Bill since the very beginning, and this show's super special to me because this is the show that my father came and saw me speak at. It means a ton to me to be a part of this thing, and I thank you very much, Bill, for that, because you can't replace the time with loved ones and your father and my dad came to Bill's show just to see me speak. So it was pretty cool. And that was a big moment in my life. And I'm always gonna be grateful to you, Bill, for allowing me to be a part of this thing so long. And I don't take it for granted, gang. This is a real show, and I really, really, really want you guys to understand that if you come and you see us at the show, you're going to get the best of Dave Hansen. You're going to get the best of Justin Bottrell. You're going to get the best of Captain Al Clowers. We definitely love to show you guys the best time we can possibly have. And when I come off that stage after speaking, I am actually sweating. Which is pretty
amazing. You'll have no voice.
Right. Yeah, it's a pretty incredible event. And the spot that we have in the back of the tent is just incredible because of the fact that it allows everybody to come and hang out in the booth where when we're inside the buildings, gang, and I was explaining this to Daniel Rubin yesterday, when we're inside the building, you really can't hang out because of the aisles and all that stuff. And there's so many members and there's so many people that want to hang out with us that this tent allows that to happen because we're right next to the stage. And we also got that opening that goes outside. So it's kind of a big spot, I think. What do you think?
Yeah, it's a great spot. It's right. We really don't have anyone to our right, which is great we're in the corner, and then we have the stage right there in front of us, so we get to see the seminars as well. You're not going to want to miss the seminars. I believe that's 3 or 4 stages of seminars. You're not going to want to miss them. And if you don't know exactly what time what seminar is, just go for the day. There'll be a intercom that says exactly what's going to be where. They're going to give you a little map at the door, and you'll find out exactly which seminar is going to be and what. Sorry, I got this cold. Which seminar will be at what stage? So each of the stages will be named a certain stage. Like last year was the Daiwa and something else, and it was really cool. Really cool. Oh, the other thing I wanted to say is, I believe this year also, every year, pretty much, kids are free. So it's very kid oriented. Adults have to pay. It's not that much, but the kids are free. All other shows, kids have to pay a price. They pay a discounted price, not the PCS show. PCS show, kids are free. So I want to say it's 12 and under. Bill can, or Dave, you'll know. Bill or Dave can respond here. I think it's 12 and under or free or something like that.
I'm not sure. You put me on the spot. I'm not really sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what it was. I think it's 12 and under.
I put the QR code back up on the screen, gang. If you want to check it out, you go over there and look and see what Justin's talking about. It'll let you know what the prices are. But I'm pretty sure you're right.
Yeah, I think it's 12 and under. But yeah, you can go on there, check it out, check out the website. I think it's somethingevents.com. And yeah, Bill Varney will be stopping by our booth. If you're there when he's there, come and say hi. Say hi to Bill. Height determines the kid.
Yeah. Jeff, you would qualify. Jeff, just get your girl to dress you up like a little kid and you'd qualify. You can move right in as a child.
It's not a ride. Yeah, what else we got to talk about? What else at the PCS show? There's so much stuff at the PCS show. It's freaking crazy. Absolutely crazy. I would just start. Any advice I'd give to anyone is just start on, as soon as you walk in, either make a sharp left or a sharp right. And then just start there, walk through, then go to the next building and walk through. It's very easy to get lost there because as soon as you come out, after you walk through and seen 1,400 vendors in one building, you're like, all right, which way did I just come from? Oh, I got to go this way now. So then you go through the next one. You walk around so much and see everyone, and it's like a kid in a candy store. You're like, and you come out of one and you have a big shopping cart full of stuff, and then you go to the next one, and it gets kind of confusing of which way to go next to me. I don't know. I just get lost really easy. So I'm like, okay, which one do I go to now?
Jeanette just said kids 12 and under are free.
Yeah.
So there you go. That really? Where on the planet Earth does anybody do that? Children 12 and under are free. Mike Lewis, once again, you and your wife, Jamie, our hearts go out to you guys. We're very sorry about Cooper, but he's in a better place. And I'm sorry, bud. And like Mike Lewis just said, though, and Mike Bond, you got to help me out here. We're leaving a bundle of tickets at the will call for your Saltwater Guide haters. So if you show up and you hate me, but you want to come to my seminar and tell everybody there how much you hate me, we'll give you free tickets to come in and tell me how much you hate me. How cool is that?
I want a free ticket. Can I hate you for the day and get a free ticket?
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, there's a lot of boats there also. So if you're in the market or you're like, I'd like to go see a boat, but I don't want to go out and go to whoever's selling the boats, but I'm going to go to the PCS show. Well, guess what? They're going to be there, and there's going to be a ton of boats for you to check out. A lot of go fast boats, a lot of bass boats, smaller boats, big boats, dinghies, this boat, that boat. Every single boat you've ever thought of is going to be there. There's going to be a lot of boats.
Yeah, you can pretend to be a hater, Jeanette. You can pretend.
Hunting gear. I don't know if there's any hunting gear there. This is a fishing show, not a hunting show. But there may be some maybe people selling trips or some for hunting. I don't think so. It's mainly fishing. It's all fishing. Fishing, fishing, fishing. And if you're watching this right now, you like fishing.
Absolutely. Absolutely, gang. So grab your tickets with that QR code, get over there. But Justin, because you're always such a great person to have on the show, and you're constantly giving back, and you very rarely promote yourself, which is, I don't know, but you don't, and you should. And we're going to promote Justin here for a few minutes, gang. If you guys want to get out there and go hooping, this is the best time of the year to go hoop netting, right? From now until the end of the season, which is in less than a month, or just a month away, right? The end of the season, Justin?
Yeah, so it's not just the best time of the year. It's our best weather, uncooperative weather to make the lobsters crawl. So as you see in our weather pattern right now, we're going to have some rain coming. We have some coming tonight until tomorrow. And then next week, we're going to have 3 to 5 days of rain as well. That's going to get those lobsters to crawl. If you look at the weather system, the weather radar pattern on whatever the heck it's called, the weather channel, we have another phenomenal amount of rain coming again in a couple weeks. So this weather system really makes them crawl. I just speculate on a lot of things of why the lobsters crawl. They used to be, they don't crawl well during the full moon. Well, I blew that up just the other day when it was a full moon. We got limits every day. And then the lobsters only crawl with a little bit of current. Well, there's dead current the other day and we got limits that day. And then all these speculations. And then the next speculation was, the barometric pressure. If it's low, they crawl. Well, the other day it was super high and we got limits that day. So who really knows when they crawl? But we do know after and during a rain, the lobsters boogie out. They get going. And what are they doing? They're moving around. And when you move around, you're burning calories, you're burning energy. You need to eat. So that's why people are catching a ton of these lobsters after and during a rain. So next week on Thursday and Friday, you can either charter my boat or jump on an open party. So open parties, I'm charging $250 per person, and we only do 4 people on the boat. Unless for some reason you want to do 5, we'll adjust the price to equal that. So we do normally 4 on the boat and 4 passengers, and we'll go out either Thursday or Friday for an open party, or you could charter the boat for $1,000 locally, and we can go out and try to get some lobsters. I don't guarantee limits because nothing's guaranteed, but I guarantee a good time. But we'll have a good time out there. We will catch a lobster or 2 or limits or something. We will catch lobsters. I just don't know how many. We can't predict on how many we get, but we will catch them. And you're going to book next Thursday and Friday, not this Thursday and Friday, next Thursday and Friday. So you can give me a call at 951-703-9442.
And I threw his QR code up there. You guys can go check out his boat, check out his website, and then give Justin a call. But I'll tell you what, gang, it's going to sell out right away. It always does. When he opens up a trip like this and allows people to purchase a ticket to go hoop netting with them, it sells out pretty damn quick. So you might want to get on that. I'm just saying, right after this show, give Justin a call and find out what it's all about. And then another thing that we do that's so unique compared to everybody else out there, we go live if you want. If you don't want to go live, we're going to work with you, whatever you want to do. But if you do go live, if you do decide to go live, I'm telling you, your family and your friends are really going to get a kick out of it, because at the end of the day, normally what we do is we have our story. We get home, we can tell our story of what happened. On these live shows, your family knows about what you did before you even know what you did. They see the net coming over the rail before you even know if you caught lobsters, like the other night when the big giant one jumped out of the net. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. Yeah, the other night, if everyone wants to watch, it was Saturday night. So Saturday night, watch that show. I think it was Saturday night, right?
Yes, it was.
But let's say Tuesday. Yeah, Saturday night. Watch the live show on the water at 1 hour. So it's like 1 hour and some change. Just watch it from 1 hour up to like 1 hour and 5 minutes. Just watch that little section and pay attention. Don't look at the people pulling because everyone has a ability to watch something that moves. Don't look at someone pulling. Look at the actual rope going down and watch the net very closely. You're going to see a lobster on the side of it go poop right before we get it to the top. It's pretty cool. Well, it's cool now. It wasn't cool then because we're like, dang it, we lost a lobster. So I think that day we lost two cliffhangers. But it's all right. We'll get them later.
Yeah, it was quite amazing to see all that stuff.
I think this weather system, this hot cold, because it was 66.6 degrees on Sunday in the water. On Friday, it was 65. And with this weather change and pattern, not the weather change, the rain coming and the this and the that and so on and so on. I think what's happening is they go into molt. I think with that I'm not sure. Seawolf Brent would probably know way more than I do about this. But I noticed that if you look at when I went live on Sunday, almost every one of the lobsters had barnacles on it. Small ones, bigger ones, they all had barnacles, and they're a lot darker. Instead of that blackish red that they are, that red color, they're more of a really dark blackish color on the lobsters. I think they go into molt when that goes by, or it could be a breeding thing. Maybe they're just sitting there waiting to breed. I don't know what it is. Maybe Brent will know more than I do. I'm just speculating again. It's kind of weird. Really weird.
Douglas McCarthy left a message, Justin. He said, your boat looks very, very nice. What kind of boat is it?
This is a 61 Viking. This is not the boat you'll be going on for lobster. This is just a boat that I am managing captain. So it's pretty big. I'll show you just really quick around.
Check out the boat.
I'll just do a really quick little. That's why I had my phone on right now. Those are walkie-talkies we talk to each other on. So there's a dinghy, a big dinghy. There's electronics, everything you can ever imagine on electronics. We have all Promar stuff, Deckhand Sports stuff on this boat. Everything. Oh yeah, TV. This is just in the bridge, in the wheelhouse right here. So control out here. And then let me. There we go. Open up all our hatches. I'm gonna close them here in a little bit. Down there. Yeah, I don't know how much you want to see, but we could do this all day long.
They want to go downstairs. They want to, yeah.
All right, this is going downstairs. As you see, no shoes allowed inside. So this is, I'll show you. This is the deck that we just looked at. This is the engine room. I'll show you in a minute, but this is just my trash that I'm going to be taking out. It's our brand new EPIRB inside. Lights are not on, but bathroom. So this is the boat. How much is one of these? A lot. $1 million. Let's see here. Oh, this is our control panel. I just turned on some stuff. Engine room. Turn the lights on. Engine room. These are all Okuma rods and rods. All up here. Reels are up in the wheelhouse. Every one of these are Okuma rods. We have more heavy duty rods up in the wheelhouse. But these are all the PCH rods. PCH of different lengths. For casting, not casting, white sea bass, not white sea bass. We got the Pixar rods. Got a whole bunch of those. And then we got some more PCH rods. These are for the Komodo reels that we have. And these right here are for PCH for the spinning reels that we have that are for casting in the foamers. Got a camera in the engine room. All kinds of good stuff in here. Water maker, rake horse, ice. And then up we go. And to the bow. Brand new dinghy, brand new. I think it has maybe 3 hours on it, maybe 1 hour. This dinghy cruises at 40 miles per hour. Pump it. Boat. It's a boat. Outriggers. This is so what's cool is this box right here makes ice, chipped ice. There's like 1,500 pounds of ice in a day. 1,500 pounds. It's crazy. There's a fish box, goes all the way through. Go hold big bluefin, all kinds of crazy stuff in there. I think this boat's 19 feet across, something. There's this one right here is another. It's a live well bait tank, supposedly type of thing. And yeah, it stays empty most of the time. And I'm gonna show you all something. Hold on. Let me set this up. Watch me set this up real quick. What is this, Dave? 170 gallon basin?
Yeah, it's a little one.
Little tank. If you guys pay attention and watch Dave's videos, you'll see the video of this custom made. Check this out. Custom made. Watch. It's off of it, right? Watch. Oh, slid it too far. Boom. Slid right in. Locks right there. Doesn't move at all. Freaking nice, huh? Locks right in. What's really cool is you don't want to cut on this, right? You can measure the fish. You can do whatever. We also have tape measures on the side. You could take this. Flip it over. This is what you cut on. You cut on this side, so you don't screw up the other side that looks all pretty. Take it back. Super easy. Flip back over. Goes like that. Super, super easy. Promar bait. scoops. And yeah, there you go. It's a boat.
And that tabletop thing right there, that was made by our good buddy Don Stanley, right?
Yep, absolutely. He made that freaking really, really nice. And if you see our tackle station, I just unlocked it. I made these on a 3D print. It holds the GT44 carbon. So as you can see, it has little numbers on it. 15 pound, 20 pound, 25 pound, 30 pound. And then we got squid stuff right here, 40 pound swivels, lead heads, whole bunch more squid stuff. We got irons. We got more squid stuff. This is the rock cod squid squirts right here, and then you also rock cod squid squirts. And then what do you have here? What's a must-have? Icaro jigs. Icaro jigs. We got a whole bunch of Icaro jigs all over the place on this boat. And yeah, this thing is ready to kill fish, which it does a lot. Let's leave this open. But yeah, there you go. Big boat. Then you just go upstairs. That's where I was at. These cushions right here go out on the back deck right here, and they just sit right on top of that. But we keep them inside so they don't get weathered. That's where I was sitting. Woohoo! Electronics, has sonar, has everything. Everything you could think of, this boat has. There you go.
There you go. Cool.
There you go.
That is super cool. Thanks for showing us, Justin. We're going to miss you tonight.
Yeah. It's a bummer. Really sucks. Oh, I don't know. Here, let's see if you guys can see this wind. I showed you the wind. You can probably see the flag right here. See the flag on that boat?
No.
Good palm trees.
Oh, yeah. Good night to snuggle up next to Amanda.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
So here. That's what you can see. You can see the big giant American flag over near Bad Company, right? Right in front.
Oh, yeah. Yep, that was cool. Thank you very much for taking us on a tour of that boat, Justin. Everybody, thank you for watching our show today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you all are going to make a point to be at the Pacific Coast Sport Fishing Festival at the Orange County Fairgrounds or the Del Mar Fairgrounds. And we will see you tomorrow. We got another good show for you tomorrow with Okuma. So thank you very much. Thank you, Justin. Thank you, everybody. And call Justin if you want to get out there hooping. I'm telling you, this is the best time of year.
Yeah, my phone number is 951-703-9442.